If you think that Anacortes, Washington is just a sleepy seaside town, wait until you see how we throw a festival. And that is exactly what we're talking about today. I am Leah Courage, your trusted real estate expert in Western Washington and proud Anacortes local. And today, I am going to be giving you a front row seat to the biggest and best festivals and community events that this town has to offer. Whether you're into boats, art, music, or you just want a reason to get outside and mingle, you will find an event right up your alley. And stick around until the end where I will make a notable mention of a local Skagit Valley festival that you may not have even heard of. So let's dive in. All right, let's kick things off with the crown jewel of Anacortes events, the Anacortes Arts Festival. This is the big one. Every August, the streets of downtown Anacortes are completely transformed. You've got over 250 artist booths lining Commercial Avenue, live music on multiple stages, interactive art demos, and some of the best food and drink vendors in the region. We're talking fine art, glasswork, textiles, photography, woodworking, you name it. The festival pulls in artists from all over the country, and it's a huge deal for our local art community. There's also a beer and wine garden, gourmet food trucks, and a kids' discovery area where your little ones can get hands-on with crafts and creativity. So whether you're an art collector, a music lover, or you're someone who just wants to soak in the good vibes, this event is not to be missed. And fun fact, the festival has been around since 1962, and it's 100% nonprofit. All proceeds go back into the community to support arts programming in the schools and other community projects. Hey, quick favor to ask. If you're enjoying this info, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video about Western Washington. Now, back to the party. Next up, we have the Anacortes Waterfront Festival. So this one usually happens in early June, and it's a celebration of everything, you guessed it, maritime. It's held at the Cap Sante Marina, and the festival includes boat shows, free boat rides, and a classic car show, and some educational exhibits, which are super nice, on boating safety and marine conservation. There are live music performances, a wine and beer garden, and tons of family-friendly activities like face painting, games, and a giant inflatable obstacle course. There's even quick and dirty boat building competitions where teams build boats from scratch and then race them, usually with hilarious results. The festival is a local favorite, and it's a great kickoff to summer. But as it's June in Western Washington, pack a raincoat, just in case. It's 50-50 this time of year as to whether we're going to get sun or showers, so it's best to just simply be prepared. Another major highlight of the Anacortes events calendar is one of my personal favorites, the Anacortes Boat and Yacht Show. And let me tell you, this one draws a serious crowd, which is understandable considering that Anacortes is considered to be practically the boating capital of the Northwest. Every single May, Cap Sante Marina in downtown Anacortes transforms into a boater's paradise with hundreds of boats on display, from stunning sailboats and luxury yachts to family-friendly fishing vessels and absolutely everything in between. Whether you're a seasoned mariner or you're just curious about getting out on the water, this show is packed with inspiration. Vendors from all over the Pacific Northwest showcase the latest in marine technology and gear and accessories, and there are expert-led seminars on everything from navigation to boat maintenance. It's fun, it's educational, and it's right in the heart of town with stunning marina views. Even if you're not in the market for a new boat, the show is a blast to wander through. There's food, there's usually live music, and there's kind of a contagious buzz of excitement that captures just how central boating is to lifestyle here in Anacortes. There is a small cost for admission to the show, but trust me, it's well worth it. Now, for my beer lovers, we have Beer on the Pier, our big fall beer festival, usually held in early October. Think of it as, obviously, an Oktoberfest, but Anacortes style. You've got breweries from all over the region. You've got great food and a beer garden very close to the water. There's live music, pretzel necklaces, lederhosen, yes, really, and a whole lot of fun. If you're looking to have fun in Anacortes and a little pint and a brew, and you're looking to mingle with locals, this is the type of social event that brings the whole community together with visitors around really good food and really good drinks. If you are in town over the 4th of July, you're in for a treat because the Anacortes 4th of July parade is as classic and as Americana as it gets. The parade is massive, and it runs through downtown and includes all kinds of floats from local businesses, vintage fire trucks and cars, and tons of flying candy through the air aimed at kids. After the parade, there's live music, food vendors, and evening festivities at Seafarers Memorial Park, followed by a waterfront fireworks show that's hard to beat. It's a big day for Anacortes, and you'll find just about the whole town out and about. Bring your lawn chairs, wear red, white, and blue, obviously, and plan to stay a while. It's small town Americana at its finest, and it's one of the many reasons that Anacortes feels like home. One of the most unique events in this town has to be Shipwreck Fest. This is essentially a giant community-wide street sale where hundreds of vendors, both local and from across the region, set up shop right on the street in the historic district of downtown on Commercial Avenue. It happens in July, and it's kind of like a mix between a flea market, a street fair, and a big community block party. You'll find antiques, collectibles, vintage boat gear, tools, furniture, and some truly strange odds and ends. Trust me, it's a local treasure hunt and a great excuse to walk around, talk to locals, and for sure, snag a few bargains. Now let's talk about something that's great for our furry companions. It is Bark in the Park. This annual event, which is held in partnership with the Anacortes Parks and Recreation Department, is a celebration for, you guessed it, dogs and dog lovers alike. It has agility demos, costume contests, local vendors, and even low-cost microchipping. It's usually held at Storvik Park or Rotary Park, and it brings together pet-related businesses, veterinarians, trainers, shelters, and local nonprofits to connect with the whole community. And yes, it's totally free to attend. If you've got a pup and you love to show them off, this is a must attend. Oof, you've probably never seen so much leather and chrome in one place until you've seen the Oyster Run. Held every September, the Oyster Run is one of the largest motorcycle rallies in the Pacific Northwest. Thousands of riders descend on Anacortes for the event, and it is a sight to see. Commercial Avenue fills with bikes, vendors, live music, and of course, oysters, and it's very loud. It's very busy, and it's a ton of fun, whether you ride or not. Locals usually either steer completely clear of it or they dive right in, and it's definitely a weekend to plan ahead for because this town gets packed and it gets really noisy too. Another local gem that deserves a spotlight is the First Friday Art Walk in downtown Anacortes. It's a monthly event, and it's a wonderful way to support local artists while getting out and about in the heart of town. Galleries, studios, and boutiques, and even coffee shops and restaurants will open their doors to showcase original artwork, host artist meet and greets, offer live music, and sometimes even pour a little wine or sparkling cider for guests. It's relaxed, it's inspiring, and it's full of community charm. So whether you're a serious art lover or you just want an enjoyable evening out on the town, the First Friday Art Walk is a great way to stay connected to the local creative scene here. It's especially fun during spring and summer months when the weather is warm and the sidewalks are just buzzing. So while they may not be as big and well known as the summer festivals, we can't forget about the colder season activities, and Anacortes does the holidays right. During the afternoon of Halloween, the downtown practically shuts down to traffic as it's mobbed by families and kids in outrageous costumes, and yes, the adults get dressed up too, going door to door to businesses to trick or treat. It's a totally beloved local tradition, and it's adorable to watch. So during Christmas, you have the annual Makers Market and the holiday-themed farmers markets where you can stock up on local gifts and delicious food. And we also have an old-fashioned downtown tree lighting festival in the beginning of December outside of the Chamber of Commerce. And right before Christmas, the town has a delightful and beautifully enchanting lighted boat parade that goes by Cap Sante Marina. So the town may be small, but during the holidays, it definitely shines big. So finally, here is the hidden gem of a festival that I mentioned in the beginning of this video that is not in Anacortes, but it's definitely worth checking out if you're into instruments. So while everyone knows about the wonderful Skagit Valley Tulip Festival, the LeConner Guitar Festival is absolutely delightful, and it's held every spring. And LeConner, by the way, is a charming town, and it's just a 30-minute drive from Anacortes. This event is definitely boutique, and it draws some of the finest luthiers, which is fancy talk for guitar makers, from around the world, and it showcases handmade acoustic guitars that are serious works of art. It's intimate, it's creative, it's, of course, filled with live music performances, And there are workshops and plenty of opportunities to meet the makers behind the instruments. So whether you're a collector, you're an actual guitar player, or you're just someone who loves the sound of perfectly tuned string, the LaConner Guitar Festival is a serious hidden gem that adds massive soul to the local art scene. So there you have it. Whether it's art, music, food, history, or dogs in costume, there is truly something for everyone in Anacortes as far as events goes. And you know what? These are more than just entertainment. They're really where you meet people, where neighbors start to become friends, where newcomers feel a lot more like locals, and where the charm of small town living really shines through. So for more information on festivals and other events, head over to the Anacortes Chamber of Commerce events calendar, link to which is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this information, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so that you never miss a new video about life in Anacortes and the Puget Sound. And if you're planning on buying or selling a home in the Puget Sound, we would love to work with you. Our contact information is below, and we would be honored to help you make your next move with confidence. Thank you again for watching, keep exploring, and we'll see you in the next video.